Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to not look at OneShot again. It's just me in the darkness, because we need to talk. Here, have a picture of Nico or something to keep yourself entertained, because this might take a minute or 12. So we are done with the first playthrough. The first and obvious thing that we will try again is what happens if you just launch the game now, after everything is said and done. But there's also some new changes. There's, if you load up the Clover file, there's something different now. There's a new save file, a fake save file that I have heard about. And there's the whole Solstice thing and how you access that, which I had heard about slightly in passing, but I've since looked into a little bit more. And I guess just in general, spoiler gates are opening ever so slightly. I don't want to know what happens or like major details about anything, but I'm totally okay now if you want to tell me what to do or something that's like secret, or oh, if you bring this item to this person in Solstice mode, this happens, or oh, if you do this, then something interesting happens. You know, stuff like that. If you know any cool things or little added scenes or lines that I didn't experience, I'm okay with you telling me how to get them, but if you can try and keep details to a minimum, that would be good. Because I want to try and be as thorough as possible here, and oh, thorough we will be, if I can help it. So if you're looking for Solstice mode, that might not even happen today, because I have the list. You know about the list. I have a text file where I have probably 50 lines or more of just, oh, try to not pick up the gloves from the gas factory before you handle the gas and stuff like that. See what happens. And oh, try to show the strange book to the receptionist before you talk to her about George, and she calls George and George doesn't pick up, because when you showed the strange book, Nico was like, no, it's okay, you don't need to call her, because she knew already that it was pointless. So many different tiny things like that I want to try, but we might have to wait with those until after I do the second Solstice playthrough. Now, something I'm not totally clear on, because I haven't looked into it entirely, is whether there's a difference between New Game Plus and Solstice mode. If you look at the Solstice mode wiki page, it just says start New Game Plus, and then you do a thing in the Barrens to basically engage Solstice mode, and from that point on, it's a different run entirely, and you can't stop Solstice mode from happening or whatever. That's pretty much all I know about it, but that makes me wonder, is there a difference to the game when you just play New Game Plus? If we just start up the game now, what will happen? So we're gonna do that, of course, but I don't think I'm gonna start the full playthrough today, because I am way too curious about the different endings. So we know there's two endings, returning the sun or saving Nico. However, I'm kind of thinking there might be 4 different endings, because it has to change in some way depending on if you tell Nico or not. It's a very different thing, for example, to tell Nico what happens, that the world is going to die if she doesn't save it, and she won't be able to go back home, and then you still tell her it's the right thing to do to save the world, you should do it. Then it's like it's self-sacrifice. She knows what she's doing, and she agrees with my judgment or trusts it or whatever. We'll see what happens, I guess. But then it's a very different thing if you say nothing at all, and you don't tell her that she won't be able to go back home, and then you still tell her, save the world, and you basically just completely deceive her into being trapped here forever against her will. That is very interesting. I'm gonna do that, and obviously the flip side as well, don't tell her what's gonna happen and then just send her home, if that's a different thing. So I want to do that probably today, the main thing. So I guess we'll try and get to that. But as I said, before we get into that, there is a different thing that happens when you open the Clover thing. So let me open that again. And this is regarding New Game Plus. So here it is. You get this double-paged little thing that you can see on screen right now if my editing skills are on point. Looks like you completed your mission in the world. This is the author, I assume. And I understand. I know you wish to return, but the entity called itself OneShot for a reason. That restriction was implemented a long time ago. Removing it is impossible now. At least for me. I do not know the full extent of your powers, so pardon me if this sounds foolish, but if you would be so kind to test something out for me. A log of your saved progress may exist somewhere on your machine, maybe even in the same location as this journal you're reading now. If this saved progress log takes the form of a file, perhaps you can manipulate it. Try removing it from its current location. A simple deletion will do. Again, I apologize for not knowing the extent of your powers. If what I described confuses you, I am sorry. So that's it. And I'm wondering what happens if I just leave this open and start the game, so we're gonna try that, of course. And yes, I do have a save_progress.oneshot file that's just sitting here, and it's like a dummy file. If this is here, then that happens. But I gotta find out what happens if we just start up the game as well. So I've already saved this file, and I'm gonna leave it now, and I have my backups. My actual backups are just from after we beat the game and told Nico to go back home. So let's just try it out. What happens when I start the game? Aha! It just pops up. It's just a black screen. I don't even see anything, but it's a Windows pop-up again saying fatal error, savior not found, shutting down. So that's the exact same as the ending last time, which makes sense. So now, I guess I'll try... Okay, first off, I'm gonna try just deleting my actual save data, not the fake one, just the actual saves. And then we start up again. I assume this won't change anything. Oh, no it does. That's like taking me back to the beginning. Huh, that's weird. I thought it would like interfere when you have that file. But I guess not. Well, I'm gonna quit the game again. Oh, you can't. You actually have to exit there. You can't just X mark the game. So let's bring those files back. And then we will try, just for the sake of it, we will try what he recommended, just moving, I have saved this file, but just moving the fake save file, and that's probably going to be New Game Plus, and we'll just dip our toes in, and then I want to switch over and do some old backup stuff. So let's see what happens now. Wait, no, hold on, before we do that, I'm just going to start the Clover thing, so I have those pages up right now, and I'm going to start the game again, just to see. Okay, same thing, fatal error, savior not found. Alright, cool. So yeah, let's delete this, and let's start the game again, without the Clover active, just to see what happens. Oh. It just closed. Huh. And if I open the Clover, it's just the Clover screen, and if I then open the game, it starts over from scratch. But that's when I have the Clover thing active, which I guess I kind of heard that that's like what you're supposed to do for Solstice, but hold on. If I quit then... Now, I really want to try this. So there was a Clover thing in the game files as well. So if I go over to the Steam Apps folder, and I go to OneShot, here's a Clover exe, and it's actually the exact same file size as the one in my games and documents, so I guess it's the same. Yeah. Wait, so I gotta try that. What if we return this file, the save progress fake file, and then I launch the Clover file from within the Steam folder? Yeah, it's the same. Okay, so it's the exact same file. Okay, well, so I guess that doesn't really matter. So yeah, if I want to do New Game Plus, then that's what I do. I delete the save progress, but I keep my actual save data, and then I have the Clover file open the entire time, I suppose. Huh. So that's what we're going to do later on. But again, for now, I think I'll go back to doing some little backup magic, because we're gonna explore some endings today. Alright, here we go again. So we're just doing the same things as last time. At least this time I won't have to edit in all of those letters, because that was quite a lot of work and took a lot of time. So I'm just gonna skip past this, and we're gonna have to go through all the doors and stuff, which is gonna be a little bit tricky. I don't know exactly how that's gonna work. You! Oh man, crazy. And now we get the notes, so I don't know if I can remember the entire way, but I think it was up here. I should move this so I can, like, see it, the thing. It should be fairly easy to work out how you do it. So then up again. And now right. And now left. And now down. And then down again, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Now we get to the doors. And now it's right. And then middle? No, right. Down here. And then left. And now this one? Yep. And left again. This one up here. Back the way we came. No, that was wrong. Over here. Down here. Nope, that was wrong again. I probably should actually, like, look where they aim, but I'm just kind of going off of memory. Alright, I think I need it here, so I'll just move this over. I don't even have the clover, but yeah, okay, so it's right, the right one instead. Right here. And then this was middle, right? Yeah, looks like middle. And here, it's this one? Yeah. And here, right one. Yeah, these I don't really remember. Left here, so I have to actually, like, do the thing that you're meant to do. This one was right next to us. It's not that simple. It's this one. And the second... Oh, God, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Second door. Wait, no, I did that wrong. Damn. So here... Oh, it's probably further down. Okay, it's the third one. Right here. And then right one. And there we go. Okay. This shouldn't be too hard to do. And now you get to actually see it without an overlay being on the screen. This one was just... Oh, right, this was the, like, complete massive one. Yeah, I'm gonna need the overlay for this one. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Okay, I went one block too far. Oh, God, what am I doing? Stop, stop. Why do I keep going too far? Okay, there we go. And then up all the way here. And was it this far? One more. There we go. And then the rest filled in. Hooray. And then just a dot. And then the light bulb. And this one, does it start right at the edge? It does, right? Yeah, it's right at the edge. And then it goes up here, I believe. Is it one more down? No, it's right here. Yeah, okay. Like that. Whoops. Whoops. So there we go, and now we walk inward. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay, so I'll show that right now, because you haven't seen that without the overlays going on and stuff. But since I do want to get all of the endings, preferably today, unless one of the endings is like really extensive. I don't know what happens when you save the world, but I'll try to cram them all in, and after this one, I'll just cut out that entire part just until we get to the end, so we can see that and nothing else. Nico, I'm here! Oh, well, I guess I should have said the other one. I'll do the other one next time. I should stop spamming too much, though, because I do want to change up my, Well, I think for this first one, I do actually want to, tell her the truth and then make her save the world. Just so she knows what she's doing and we see what happens when you save the world. I don't need to go in there. Yep, hello. I'm just gonna hold down enter. That's gonna take care of all of those. Whoops. Don't hold down enter too hard. And there we go. Right, and one more thing I wrote down on my list, which I'm really curious about, which I might try when we do the Save Nico ending, except we don't tell her anything. I'm just wondering, if she walks off the screen, can I grab the window and, like, pull it away? Will she just walk? Will I pull around Nico? And I don't know, there's, like, crazy stuff you can try there, which I didn't think about while it was happening. Alright, Nico, I need to tell you something. We can't say both. The world and you? To send you home, we must break the light bulb. Yep. I don't know. So it's the exact same thing as we did last time, except now we're gonna save the world. What is the right thing to do? Well, the right thing to do is to return the sun, of course, and save everyone's lives. And you'll be fine, you'll get a life here. You won't mind after a few years, maybe, probably not. You're right. I can't just leave everyone here to die. Thank you for your help, Shelag. I promise I'll be okay. Yeah, see, Nico is all mature and great. She understands. And now we also say fuck you to the entity, which is a bonus. OneShot. And there we go. I am wondering, though, it might change something after the credits is all... Oh, yeah! It's a completely different credit sequence. But it might also change something after the credits, because now the savior is found. We can't get the fatal error savior not found, because she's still here. Got the lamplighter seeing the sun again. And Alula, and, what was his name again? I forgot the brother's name. Yeah, this is a much more uplifting ending. Instead of seeing everything just die, we're seeing life come back. But again, I'm wondering if that was just complete bullshit, that the world won't last even with a light bulb? That the light bulb won't save anything? Because, I mean, this looks all uplifting and happy, like things are actually right again. Oh! Rebirth! I got the achievement! Yeah, there's Maize. So that's how you get that. I was wondering about that. Because I thought I had done everything. I couldn't think of anything else to do. So it's just you have to save the world, because otherwise you don't save Maize. That makes sense. Uh-huh. I guess I have to do something here, probably. Oh, yep, if I just press any key, it just closes, okay? So now, we got a new type of save file, fake save file, which I will save as well as the good ending save file. And now, if we just open OneShot again, we're just here. I see. If I press... Oh, yeah, if I press basically any... Oh, right, you didn't even see it. But yeah, it was the same screen in the room. And if I press anything, it just closes the window. And now, if I open the Clover, it's the same one again. Yep, same 2 pages, nothing different. So, I guess you can have a New Game Plus of 2 different versions. And maybe I do want to use this save file. Well, I guess... No, actually, it doesn't matter, because you're going to delete the file regardless. So yeah, it actually won't affect anything if you do it from the good ending or the bad ending, even though both endings aren't really good or bad, they're different. But yeah, I am gonna go back all the way there, and we're gonna try out not telling Nico anything, but then sending Nico home, and just see what kind of difference that makes. And here we are again. I'm showing you this part because I'm gonna try to say... Nico, I'm here? Yes? And then... I'm back now. Where did you go? I was so scared all by myself. But I guess it's okay now. Okay. And that's it. Just a minor difference. Alright? And here we are again. So now, we're gonna deceive Nico. Not tell her that she's doing anything bad, but then still send her home. Dot dot dot. Question mark? Dot dot dot. What's going on, Shelag? Oh. Oh, they force you to do it. Okay. So there's no real difference. Alright, fair enough. We can't say both. The world and you. To send you home, we must break the light bulb. Yeah, that's just one choice. But then if I say dot 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 here, I don't want that to happen. She understands the implication. And then what happens when we save the world? What happens to me? Dot dot dot. And she understands that too. Okay. So, that's too bad. I was kind of thinking or hoping that there would be some minor differences in how that would play out, because again, if you didn't tell her, like, the entity made it out to be a choice, like, you are going to tell her, right? You care about Nico, but then if you didn't want to tell her, it could have made for some interesting other dialogue. I mean, the result would have been exactly the same, so it would have just been some, like, writing throw-arounds to make things a little bit different, but it would have been very neat. But I guess while we're here, we might as well just finish this up again and save Nico. Yeah, she knows exactly how it works. And you should go home. And I'm gonna move the window, like, let's place it about halfway on my monitor on the right side, and when she starts walking, I'm gonna just, like, pull it up and to the left or something, just to see what happens. So return home. I trust your judgment, Shelag. I can see a light and hear a voice. Oh, right. So yeah, once again, can't walk any way except down. All I need to do is pass through this wall and I'll finally be home again. It's goodbye. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh, yep, okay, she's just walking off. Like, even if you pull the window, she just keeps walking in the same exact trajectory as she was. It's basically like a different instance of the program. It's not part of the window. So yeah, that's it. That's the ending we got. Not really anything different to see here, so I guess I'll just quit right there. Oh, you cannot perform this action during cutscenes. Oh, fair enough. I guess that makes sense. We just get to watch everything die again. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for this episode. So that was just a little bit of a backup magic episode, just checking out the different ending, just to see what the difference is. So next time, we'll get back into it and, I guess, start New Game Plus. Again, I have many things I want to try, for example, loading the save from right when we came down to the city, and then going straight to the tower and just exiting the game in there. It probably wouldn't really change anything, because you needed all of the items. It would probably work the same as always, but you never know. I want to try all that stuff, but I guess I'll wait with all of my bonus testing until we're done with a second playthrough, and then I'll do all of that backup nonsense and stuff. So, look forward to the actual start of the second playthrough next time. We'll have to see exactly how it works. Again, if there are differences in New Game Plus right away, then I might just want to do a New Game Plus playthrough without Solstice, but then I also want to do Solstice, but maybe I'll do Solstice first, or we'll see. It might just be the exact same, but just with minor differences of being able to get Solstice, but then everything else is the same. I don't know. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.